Hey there. Hello, hello. It's Jen and
Tracy.
woo, Jen and Tracy. So if you are popping in, read the little ticker. What is your name and who is your consultant? And don't just say me because sometimes it pops up as Facebook user and we get all confused. And now we're on YouTube also and all of the things. Okay. So pop on, say hi, and I'm going to go look and make sure we're in the right group because you know how I am that we would be live and doing this whole thing. And that would not be where I want to be. Let me make sure we're here. We're there. We're there. Okay. Okay. So, yay. Say hi. Let us know that you are watching. We are so excited to bring you some information, some secrets, some of the be in the know with Jen and Tracy. So we are super excited to share with you. Again, at any point, whenever you're popping in, please put your name and your consultant's name. You may not realize this, but your consultant kind of sort of is in training at all times. And she kind of gets credit when she brings sharp women on to spend some time with us. So make sure that you give her credit and shout out her name loud and clear. And if you are the beauty consultant, say your name and say, me, I'm the smart one. I'm the smart one. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. And the purpose tonight really is to just share some of the little secrets, little up and coming things that you may or may not know about the Mary Kay business opportunity. And also some really exciting, fun things about the new summer line that technically hasn't even launched yet. There was a soft launch today. Actually, I just looked at the calendar. Today was the soft launch, but really it doesn't launch until the middle of June. But beauty consultants get 30 days ahead, a 30-day head start to stock up on their own products and do pre-orders and get customers excited along the way.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over some of that super fun things with you guys. Hey, Lois. Hello there. All right. We'll keep saying hi and letting us know that you're on. So the first thing we're going to talk about is where were you when Mary Kay found you? And I'm going to start. So I should also start by introducing myself. My name is Jennifer Self. I changed my last name about a month ago. So my name is Jennifer Self. And believe it or not, I got to take my glasses off for this one. Mary Kay found me 22 years ago. 22 years ago, tomorrow, I signed my independent beauty consultant agreement. Now, let me back up a little bit before that. Mary Kay had been in my household since the 70s. I always remember seeing the white bottles with the little pink tubes or pink caps that my mom would have by the shower or by the sink, and Mary Kay nail polish back in the day when we had nail polish. So Mary Kay products have been in and out of my life. The first makeup I was allowed to wear was the little eye palette that you wet the brush and you put on your eyeshadow. We've come a long way, ladies. So Mary Kay has been in and out of my life, for a really long time. But when I turned 30, I started to notice fine lines around my eyes. And I turned 30 in October, and it wasn't until the next spring that the fine lines were bothering me enough that I actually reached out to my mom and I said, Mom, I don't know what happened. I was changing a diaper and I looked in the mirror and all of a sudden I have wrinkles around my eyes. And she said, oh, Jen, you know what? Just call a Mary Kay lady. They'll come over. You can try everything. It's free. And I said, Mom, it might have been free in the 70s. There is no way some lady's going to come over to my house for free and let me try products and then I might not even buy anything. She's like, no, I think it is. I think it's still free. So I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. For a very, very short window of time, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had 2 kids in diapers and 2 kids in grade school. And we were paycheck to paycheck. So I didn't really have a lot of extra money, but I knew that I needed to start taking better care of my skin. So I called up a Mary Kay lady. She came over and guess what? It was free. She just let me try things and have fun. And 22 years later, it's still free. We come over to your house and play and all the fun things. But when she let me try some products, I immediately saw a difference and felt a difference. And even though the price was a little bit higher than I intended to pay, I wrote a check and I did what we called at that time the husband unawareness plan. And that meant that I wrote her a check for half of the product and she gave me the product. It was out in her car. She filled my order right on the spot. And then I wrote her a check for the other half that I asked her not to cash till the next week. So that was really fun, right? And I really fell in love with the products. And she said, I think you'd be great at doing what I do. And I said, I would not do what you do, even if I had to feed my kids dirt. Okay, I wasn't quite that dramatic, but I definitely said no, thank you. Well, she left me some information. I listened to the information and I made the decision that for $100, if the worst that happened was that I saved 50% on my own products, I was saving 50% on my own products. Because even to this day, as an active consultant, you get 50% off of your own products. And then anything you sell at retail price, you profit 50% of the sale. So my real goal, and I hope they aren't watching, well, my mom passed away, but my mom was going to be my best customer. And my sister, who I hope doesn't watch, was going to be my other best customer. And they were going to order enough to keep me busy. That was my whole plan. That was it. Didn't even need to put pen to paper. I had it all stored up here. Well, fast forward about a year, and I started offering people the chance to buy products from me or become a part of this business. And enough people said yes to the business, and enough people said yes to eye makeup remover and lip gloss that I earned my first free car from Mary Kay. So by 2002, I was a sales director and I was driving a free car. And I've earned a free car every 2 years since 2002. Currently, my unit is working on our 4th pink Cadillac, and that will be my 11th free car as an independent sales director. So where were you when Mary Kay found you? I was home changing diapers. I was a lost woman. I wore the hats of mom, wife, daughter, neighbor, volunteer, but I had lost who I was. I had lost Jen. I had lost the girl who got up and put mascara on just because I felt better when I put mascara on. And I had lost the girl that loved working and bringing some income into the household so she could afford things like pizza on a Friday night and an extra movie, Netflix movie, and all of the extra things. So I was a 30-year-old stay-at-home mom, and now 22 years later, I'm a 52-year-old work from home mom, grandma, and brand new wife, and I absolutely could not have designed a better life. That's what $100 bought me on May 11th of 2001. So Tracy, your story is a little different. You were my customer when Mary Kay found you. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. So I was your customer. I was a very faithful customer because I think I might have started using the products in my late 30s. So I never really used anything before that. I tried some things after I had kids when I was about 35. I was looking for something anti-aging, but I didn't know what. And everywhere I looked, I had no clue what I was looking at. And I would just buy things randomly and slap them on my face. And they would harm my skin because I would feel like I was on fire, or just a lot of different things would happen. I was afraid of skincare because of that. But then a friend of mine had put me in your direction and had said, you need to try Mary Kay. And I was like, I don't know. And the rest is history, because as soon as I tried, I tried the cleanser first, then and then I got the set. And then after that, I just saw results without pain. And I was just loving the results. And the cost, yes, I thought about the cost, but to be honest with you, getting Jen as a consultant, who honestly, a Mary Kay consultant is an expert on some of the products, maybe not all, but they do have experts at their ready. And I know Jen will tell you, all consultants, new and old, can come to her at any time with questions, but she had an arsenal for me of things that she could provide if I needed them. So I absolutely loved that Mary Kay had her for me to go to at any time. And she just knew what I needed as far as products. And so it made me confident about the products. And what happened was Jen had offered me the opportunity probably maybe 10 times. I don't know. Could have been more. And I said no because I am a fearful person and I just could not come out of my comfort zone at the time. I don't know what it was that hooked me, except that I knew I loved the products. 50% off sounded amazing to me. As an active consultant, having 50% off, I thought, oh my goodness, I can do this. And I definitely, once I joined Mary Kay, my why had changed over the years. But when I joined, my kids were 6. So I had a full-time job. My kids are 6 years old. I was in the midst of being a mom, a wife, and many other things. And then all of a sudden, I joined Mary Kay for the 50% off, not knowing that it had so much more for me. And when Jen said she was a lost woman, I can relate, because I hadn't dreamed for myself since I was probably a girl. And I didn't know that women were supposed to dream. I just thought, well, once you're grown, you get a job, you have, whatever your responsibilities are, kids or not, whatever, everybody has responsibilities, and we just push through the day. And when I joined Mary Kay and I saw these women lifting each other up and giving each other the little push they need through life that has nothing to do, not even with selling products, I was hooked. And it really changed me and my family forever, because they have a mom now that has kind of found her way and came back to herself. And I'm still coming back to myself. But Jen found me at a time when I know it was necessary for me to be here. And I just am so grateful and honored, but it was a lost woman too. But I'm not lost anymore.
Well, I knew we had that part in common, because both of us, kind of just at the points in our life, were caught up with where we were and what we thought was our role. And like you said, it's not really encouraged anymore for grown women to dream. We start talking to our children about dreaming, thank goodness, but what is caught is so much greater than what is taught. And when you have dreams and you see those happen and your children see those happen, our hope is that they don't lose that magic. They don't lose that desire to want to dream bigger. I love that a lot of the consultants are commenting. And yes, I know some of you, Mary Kay found you at a time, maybe whenever it wasn't the best time of your life and you had medical things going on. Yeah, I know Lynette said, she was pregnant, and it was actually during the pandemic that Lynette said yes. And, Lois was dealing with some health issues, and my Ashley is a new consultant, and Ashley was my customer as well. And I offered her the business opportunity many times as well. And I think that's kind of the moral of the story is, number one, you might be hearing this message, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the replay, and maybe you've been offered the business opportunity before. Maybe you've had a conversation with me or a conversation with Tracy. I know Sue Miggins is on here, and she was offered the opportunity and even said yes, but then didn't really do anything for several months, until she kind of felt moved by the spirit that, hey, why do I have this gift sitting in front of me and I'm not doing anything with it? So, the right time, is there really a right time? I don't know. But I know that when you say yes and all of the things that can open up in front of you, you realize that it probably was your right time. I know if I looked back, I would always say, oh, I wish I would have started in my 20s. I wish I would have started. But really, do I? I was a different person then. Maybe I wasn't open and ready to grow and become the leader that I've become over the last 22 years, or that I hope I've become for all of you over the last 22 years. So, the next thing that we kind of talk about a little bit is, hold on, here we go. Why not you and why not now? Well, that kind of leads to the conversation of, you're on here for some reason. Again, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this as a replay, something was moved inside of you to say, I think I need to just hear what these ladies have to say. Maybe you know us, maybe you don't know us, maybe you're already a consultant and you're watching, waiting for some magical something. And maybe it's just that reignitement in your heart, that reignitement in your spirit. You know, there's a lot of exciting things that happen right now, this time of year in Mary Kay. And the truth is, there's always fun, exciting things that are happening in Mary Kay.
Yep.
But this time of year, we are actually wrapping up our seminar year. So the rest of May and all of June is this huge push to really, really pull out all the stops and, you know, make big things happen. You literally will see miracles happen. You will see people achieve things. You will see people earn money towards vacations and Mary Kay things and non-Mary Kay things and all of the things. And we launch our summer products that we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. And this is the time that whether you're a brand new consultant tomorrow or whether you're a brand new consultant from 6 months ago or whether you've been hanging around for 2 or 3 or 5 or 22 years, you are invited to the magical celebration that happens in Dallas, Texas. And this is our 60th year anniversary. And when I see why not you, why not now, I've got to tell you, it doesn't matter how long you've been in this company. You will walk in and you will feel from your little scrunched up toes in your high heels all the way up your sore calves from walking miles down the convention center, all the way into your little pretty dress, because we wear dresses at Mary Kay, into your made up face and your beautiful earrings and all of the things. You will feel moved. You can call it the Holy Spirit. You can call it the positive energy of Mary Kay Ash. You can call it the vibes of the sisterhood, but there is nothing like it. So Tracy, can you just share just a couple minutes about your first seminar?
Wow. So my first seminar was an just fabulous, outstanding experience. But I could remember being with a group of women that some of which hadn't even met yet, but I knew them just through hearing from them in our unit and things like that. And I just felt so overwhelmed with feelings of just sisterhood and just acceptance, which is something that I long for. And I couldn't believe the size of the arena, if you want to call it, and how the shows that they put on for us were like something that you would pay hundreds of dollars for to see. And they pampered us, and it's larger than anything I could have imagined. And Mary Kay really makes us feel like we're family. They are a company. They have been around this year for 60 years, and they still do the same thing they've always done, and that's make sure that the consultant feels like their family. And I am telling you, when I went there, the words that some of the people spoke on stage, some of the other directors and things, really moved me. And you get to see the whole picture when you're there. It's just a feeling of welcomeness from the company like no other. And I just hope it never goes away. And to tour Mary Kay, the company, when we toured, we got to see Mary Kay Ash's office, and oh my goodness, it's just, I felt so accepted and so free when I was there to just be me and be just in my place that I was. And everybody was in different levels, which surprised me, that even though directors were sitting next to me that I didn't know, and I was just a consultant, a new consultant, they welcomed me. I mean, one lady just said, "Hey, let's go get a coffee." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I don't even know you, but let's go." And she's like, "Let's go. We got to get a coffee quick. We have 5 minutes." So, because she heard me saying I wanted coffee. But I'm saying, like, you just, it's just a wonderful experience.
Yes.
It'll move you. It moves everyone.
So
Yes.
excited and so excited
I
for the
can't wait.
consultants who are going from our units and potentially new consultants that are hearing our voices right now, because you will get to stand there. Not only will you celebrate the 60th year of Mary Kay, but you will stand there the one and only time that our Tracy Z takes the sales director oath on the stage. On the stage, standing on the stage, and a national sales director who plays Mary Kay gives Tracy her official sales
Amazing.
director oath. You want to be a part of that. I know you do.
I love that.
So seminar is just one of those exciting things that we need to throw out there. It happens in Dallas, Texas every single year. This year it's from August 2nd to August 6th. But we still work on seminar goals regardless of if the people are actually going or not. And that's the thing right now is this is a great time to say yes to Mary Kay because you're needed. You are needed. Your body counts extra, extra, extra for us the rest of this month and all of June. As we continue to grow the size of our units and grow the size of more people selling more products, which leads me to the exciting, exciting products. When I talk about why not you, and especially when I talk about why not now, let me just introduce you to your very new best friend. And these are brand new, launched for summer. So I have them in an Perfect Palette Compact that looks a little different because these are some that I had left, but it's the 4 colors that you see right there. There's my keyboard. And these are lip and cheek cream blushes. So they go on your cheek area, they go on your lips, and honestly, a little hack, you can use them on your eyelid. So I have on the spiced berry, which is this one down in the bottom here, this one right here by my pinky, everywhere. I have it in my crease, I have it on my cheeks, and I have it on my lips. Tracy, what do you have on?
I have on the,
here it is.
It's the Mauve Sunset. Yep. And I have that on my cheeks. I absolutely love this, that it's a cream blush. I just love it. I did try it on my lips, but I have the other product on my lips right now.
Okay.
But
okay.
it feels very nice and very creamy when you put it on. I love that it's buildable.
Yes.
And it has vitamin E in it too.
Yes.
Which is really healthy for our skin.
It makes my cheeks so dang soft and makes my lips so soft. That vitamin E just feels so good. And while they are not stains, they last a long time. I've been drinking out of a straw since about 2 o'clock today. I did not even touch up before the Zoom because I'm going to layer this, but this has been on since about 1 o'clock. And like I said, I've been drinking iced tea out of a straw the whole time. So that's one of the super fun things. The other thing that we were alluding to, whoops, as I drop one here, are the new 5 matte lip products. And they're kind of like half lipstick, half lip gloss, but they're all matte. Oh, Tracy has hers all fancy in the brush holder, but they're all matte, okay? And, oh, hold on. I accidentally pulled something else. So I'm going to show you. Do you have on the mauve, Tracy?
Yep.
Okay. Tracy has on the mauve. I'm actually going to put on right now. What's this one called? Hold on. It's the darkest one. I'm going to put on, what's it called?
Wait.
Rich espresso. Rich espresso. Because this is a true brown in espresso, but it's like a wine brown. So.
Oh. Okay.
What do you think? Look how white my teeth are.
Nice. Oh, wow. Very pretty.
Right? So this is the darkest of the colors Tracy has on. The next to lightest, there's also a nude as well. But they are, again, they're matte. They are creamy. The applicator is amazing. You can notice the applicator more in the lighter colors, but the applicator is like pinched almost. So you can kind of put it between your lips and get both your top lip and your bottom lip at the same time. Super fun, super amazing for summer. Truly, you could grab 1 or 2 of these little matte lip and the compact with all 4 of these. That's what I'm going to travel with all summer. I'm going to Denver. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to the beach. I'm going all the places. That's going to be my makeup and mascara. Yeah. Honestly, you will get a gorgeous look complete with this. The other one I need to draw your attention to actually is the peach. So the peach also can be used as a highlight. So you can add the peach as a highlight there. See that? See, look at that. So that pop right there.
Pretty.
And you can even do it like in your brow to give yourself a little bit of a bold brightness too as well. So these are multitasking. Your beauty consultant, if she doesn't have them already, she'll have them within any couple days, because even though the new book doesn't technically launch till June 15th, independent beauty consultants always get a 30-day pre-launch that they can order to have everything, to use it, to love it, to sell it to their VIP customers. So if you're a customer watching, make sure you reach out to your consultant. And if you are a consultant, as you know, you could either order today or the 15th, depending on where you are. Okay. We also have 2 limited edition lip balms, which are so super fun and amazing for this time of year. No more chapped lips. We still have the 2 brand new launched lipsticks, Think Pink and Very Raspberry. So fun for summertime, spring and summertime. And then the mini masks and the heart-shaped brush that I had to sell because we didn't have any yet. And my customer was dying for it, so I sold mine already. But the heart-shaped brush that you can order with any Time-Wise foundation. So when I talk about why not you, well, we already talked about that. There's no reason why not you. You are in the right place at the right time. And when we talk about why not now, there's no reason. This is the perfect time. This is the time that you'll be sitting at the pool or sitting outside, that you could be reading up things on Mary Kay and, you know, getting together with your girlfriends and have a reason to have a margarita night and all of the fun. So there has never been a better time to say yes to this business opportunity. It costs $30 or $130 regular price. So Tracy, what do they get for the $30?
They get the eStart, which is the ability, a website. You get a website that your customers can shop on, and the ability to accept credit cards which is ProPay, we call it. And you get that for an entire year just for the $30. Yeah. And that's just an amazing. $130? And for the $130, you get, I don't know how many products it is, but it's close to 400 in products.
Yes.
Full-size products.
Over 400 with products and samples. It's
and samples and business aids. And I mean, the kit is just, it arrives beautifully. But it's, the choice is yours. And you also, that $130 also includes the eStart, which would be the ability to accept credit cards and have your own personal website that your customers shop on. But they are both just fabulous prices for what you're getting. That's all you have to do is pay the $30 or the $130 through a link from your consultant and your
beauty consultant. Now, you might have noticed at the beginning of this conversation, we talked a little bit about the fact that tomorrow is my 22nd anniversary in Mary Kay. 22 years.
Congratulations.
So Tracy and I decided that if you're watching this video live, or if you send this to your customers or your friends or your guests, and they decide to say yes to this business opportunity before midnight tomorrow night, before midnight on May 11th, we're putting the starter kit on sale. And we are taking it down to $22 for the eStart or $122 for the full starter kit. So we will reimburse the person who places the order for the starter kit or the eStart $8, and for them to join in honor of my 22nd year and my future executive as Tracy director. So we are so excited to share again with you. This is a recorded message on our unit-wide, area-wide group, the More Than Skin Deep group, that you can invite your friends to and tag your friends to watch this video. Or if your consultant shared a YouTube link with you, you're watching this on YouTube, again, just let her know that you watched so that she gets credit and so that we can be excited to celebrate you and answer any questions you might have in becoming a Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant with Tracy and I. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night. Good night.